Okay, this is a video of the Piazza on the Star Princess. So, this is the port side we're starting out on here. That's one of the entrances. This is the International Cafe, the coffee bar area. It's a big coffee bar. It's a little bit smaller than on the gem class ships, so if you're used to that. Here we have the sign of the Piazza, and over here is the midship bank of elevators. Here's some of the seating in the Piazza. We're walking over here to the International Cafe area. The coffee machines over here. These little cases where the pastries are. International Cafe. And here's the Fine Arts Gallery. We're not going to go in there, but it's basically all the artwork. So this is the forward part of the Piazza. We have a nice sculpture here. These are the stairs leading up to the other levels. We're going to go there in a second. Okay, now we're coming up on Vines, which is the wine and sushi bar. This is the actual wine bar part of it. And we have some seating over here. And this is the Vine shop. So this isn't on the gem class ships either. I guess they sell wine here. I'm not really sure. I didn't buy any wine here, obviously. Here we have, this is the starboard side of the Piazza. You can see some of the seating along here. And here we have the Internet Cafe and the library. It's really small. Sorry, they're vacuuming, so it's a little loud. So the library is really small. It only takes up that one wall right there that you saw. And the Internet Cafe, I also have some pictures of that. So here we have the panoramic elevators. We're looking up at decks 6 and 7. There's the other panoramic elevator. They have some very pretty metal work on the elevators here. Here's the top of the Piazza on deck 7, the ceiling. And then you can see some of the shops on the upper decks here, looking across. This is the center area where the performers perform. We had like an acrobat and a comedy jumper on our cruise. So this is a little different than the one in the gem class ships, because there's no like raised central area here. And that's because the Star and the Golden and the other ships that are being retrofitted with the Piazza weren't designed for it. So it's more like an atrium. So there's some little seating here. Looking at the starboard now to give you perspective. And we're coming up the stairs here. You can look down in the Piazza as I go up the stairs. Here's a perfume shop. We're looking over here at the casino. We're not going to go in there. Passenger services desk. Looking down.
I did yeah, I know, because on the account there was X out already now on board.
Here's also the starboard side of the casino, and then we have one of the entrances to the ship. This is the sundries and duty-free shop at Calypso Cove. T-shirts, you know, the usual kind of stuff. So in the Piazza it's kind of cool because this is where they have the champagne waterfall and the street performers. So most of the time you get pretty good sight lines from the stairwells, but other times it can be kind of hard to see, so I would say get there early, especially for the champagne waterfall. So now we're going up to deck 7. You can get a good view here. So on deck 7 we're going to have the promenade bar and the jewelry shop. So the promenade bar is similar to crooners in the gem class ships. You may be wondering why I'm talking about the gem class, but that's because that's the last ship I was on. So, promenade bar. You can kind of see there's a piano over here. Kind of, actually you can see it. It's very similar to crooners. I think it's basically the same thing, except crooners would be on the port side of the ship. Here's the bar. And this is the central area. They had a lot of sidewalk sales in this part of the piazza. And now where we're looking is, on the right side is the Crown Grill. We can go over here a little bit. On the right side is the Crown Grill. I think this used to be the steakhouse, the country western steakhouse. I'm not quite sure. It's kind of decorated that way. So this takes up the whole starboard side of the ship. And during the day you can walk through it, that's fine. But at night you can't, so everyone has to go on the port side. So it's kind of a narrow way to get there. This side is the wedding chapel, Hearts and Minds, Crown Grill over here. And if you go down this hall, there's shore excursions, and then further down there, I'll just go down there really quick. Shore excursions. And further down here is Captain's Circle and future cruise credits. And at the very end you see the Princess Theater. Captain's Circle and future cruise credits. Okay, we're going back. So as you can see, it's kind of a narrow entryway into the theater on deck 7. I guess they expect most people will come in on deck 6. You can also see in the Crown Grill looking from this hallway. So I think they're supposed to move the Crown Grill during the update of the Star, but I don't think they did.
And then afterwards I could kill myself.
Okay, so we're coming back out here to the piazza. We'll look down in here one last time. Oh, here. For anyone who's interested, this is the jewelry and perfume shop. Crystal jewelry, fun stuff, expensive stuff. Looking down at the staircases here, they're kind of terraced. They're very pretty. The center of the piazza. And over here is the elevator bank in the middle of the ship. And up here is a pretty sculpture at the top. And there's the promenade bar again, Calypso Cove. And then we see the bottom of the piazza. And that's the end of our tour. So thanks for coming with me through the piazza on the Star Princess.